paper craft. My name is Lili. I am a fine art graduate, artist, and art teacher all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. So we're going to make a three-dimensional face using just some paper and anything else you have to color in or draw or paint or decorate with. We're also going to use glue because you're going to have to stick the paper on the paper. Okay, so anything you can use to stick the paper on the paper, go grab that. We are using all kinds of paper. I've got a paper up here, which is going to be my actual canvas. I say canvas because this is where the picture is going to happen. So you can use any sort of paper for that. We are using all kinds of paper. So grab paper that you've got. I'm also using color paper. I've got one of these with all kinds of colorful paper. If you've got recycling paper or newspaper or even magazines, anything that's paper, go grab it. Okay. Next, we're going to start by making the three-dimensional face. Three-dimensional, what does that mean? It really just means it's popping out. Okay, so you're going to first take a piece of paper. I'm using an A4 size, okay? You can fold it in half to get the size that you want. We call that an A5, okay? What you're going to do, you're going to need some scissors as well. You're going to cut, so look, I've divided in half. You're going to cut it so you have one piece. Okay, so I've done that already, but you guys can cut. And I'm going to show you that I've got my A5 piece of paper that I've cut. Okay, so now this is long ways, or we can say that's portrait side. And then this is sort of landscape. So keep it landscape. Okay, now you can measure 2 little fingers on the side and make a little pencil mark, or just remember where that's going to be, because what you're going to do now is you're going to actually fold it. Okay, so look, you're going to fold it down so it makes a little fold. So look, it was 2 fingers wide and I folded it all the way down there. Okay, now you're going to do the same. Make 2 fingers on the other side and fold it so that it has 2 floppy bits over there. Okay, everyone can see. So that's pretty much your 3D face. Okay, so what you're going to do, I'm using, you can see my little hack there. I'm using double-sided tape because I'm standing upright and this is very difficult to stick things up. Okay, but if you're on a flat surface, use any sort of glue that you have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first stick the face down for us. So remember, the face can be at the top, but keep some space for some hair or things happening at the back. And at the bottom of your page, that's also portrait, you're going to keep some space because we're going to create some more things using some paper and shapes. Okay, so you're going to use your glue. I'm taking my double-sided tape off just to make things easier for me. And look, the foldy bits, fold them to the inside. And look, I'm putting my thumbs, is that the correct word? Thumbs in there. Okay, I'm sticking in there. And you're going to start making like a little, can you see? Like a little half a circle. Because that's going to be the face. Okay, so if you want to, you can stick the one side down. Okay, you guys can see. Stick the one side down. Okay, so you can see that's the foldy bit. It's doing that. And then if you want to create a bit of a half a circle to create that 3D effect of the face. Sort of guess where, and then stick the other side down. So you can see, or even here, it's a bit of a popping out sort of picture. I can show you guys quickly. If I do this, maybe it'll help. Maybe I'm being naughty. Okay, there you see it's a 3D object. So there's your 3D face. How simple and easy. Now it's just about decorating. So I'm going to show you guys how to complete a cool picture of a person. Okay, you can make any sort of person, you can make any sort of character. Maybe you're watching a fun story or reading a cool story and you want to create that character. So this is just the face of it. Again, use your creativity and imagination and use my ideas. Okay, so I'm going to make a little dress for this little girl. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys an easy sort of shape, which we all know, to draw a triangle. Okay, so again, if you are a younger kitty watching me, someone can help you. If you're an older kitty, you can give more detail. Again, variation. So I'm going to just draw a big triangle. Okay, but look, before I get to the top to close it off, I'm actually going to make it flat. So that's going to be the little dress. Easy shape. Now all you have to do is cut it out. So whilst you guys are cutting, I'm going to show you. There's mine. Okay, so I'm going to stick mine on again too, using some double-sided tape. And then make sure where the body is. I'm going to leave a little space for the neck. And I'm just going to stick down the cute little dress. Next, let's think what needs to be added. I think let's start creating our face. So I'm still using paper because we're making a paper craft, okay, or paper art craft art. And I'm going to show you by using, again, just some paper. I'm going to stick it up there. So I'm going to draw some things for the face. Okay, we need some eyes, which are just circles. Okay, we are going to do something else for the nose, a little trick to make it also, like mine, three-dimensional. Okay, and then if you want to make a little mouth, I'm making a little mouth like that to cut out. Okay, so draw your shapes first on a piece of paper, any paper that you're using, then cut your shapes out. Okay, so I've prepared my shapes. I'm going to get them for you. I'm keeping this here to remind you to draw your shapes, then cut them out. So I've got my eyes that I've cut out. I'm going to stick it on the face. Okay, there we go. One eye over there and another eye over there. Still using some paper. Next, I've got my cute little mouth. I've used a nice pink. I'm going to stick it on. Let's stick it on over there. Okay. Now for the nose. So the nose, I've used a long strip of paper. Okay. So this is the one that I've cut a little bit shorter. Okay. And I've cut a long little piece of paper to make you, it's about almost as long as my finger. Okay. That I've cut, and it's as wide as my finger to give you an idea. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. Okay, so fold it in half and stick the two tops together. Okay. Next, now you're going to see what I'm doing. You're going to stick the nose over there. So you're going to put a little bit of glue on there going to stick the nose on. And then once it's on, you can sort of play with the nose, press it a bit down to create a cute shape for the nose. Look at that, three-dimensional. Hey, so now let's quickly do some more details whilst we've still got some time. I'm going to show you some hair. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky, but again, work with what you've got, who's there to help you. So I've started cutting mine, but I'll show you with a piece of paper. Okay, let me get this paper ready. So you need to measure so your hair actually fits in this space. Okay, so look, my paper is too wide. I'm going to make a little line there and cut it shorter. Okay, so I'm going to show you with my actual marker what I'm doing. So look, it's fitting. I'm going to make a line so I know I need to cut that line, okay, to make the shape. Then, once you've cut it, okay, you're going to measure 4 fingers from the bottom. So you can all see me, 4 fingers, make a little mark, and then you know on that side as well. Okay, again, 4 fingers, and then you're going to just make half a circle connecting the 2 sides. So this is the shape you're going to need to cut out for the hair. Look at this one. Similar, hey. Okay. So I've cut the shape out. And I've started cutting the little pieces of hair. So I'm going to keep on by showing you guys. Let's do it together. So there, I'm starting and I'm cutting. Can you guys see me? Little strips for the pieces of hair. And I'm really just making it anyway. Okay. Got your hair pieces over there. Now what you're going to do, let's see if you guys can see nicely. You're going to fold the sort of, before it starts curving, like half a circle, you're going to make a little line and fold it. Okay. Then there's going to be a sort of rectangle. Okay, that rectangle you're also going to fold in half. Okay, so it's going to create a little 3D shape like that. Because what you're going to do, so mine might be a little bit big. Okay, I'm going to make mine tiny bit smaller. Let's just see. Make it curved again. There we go. It's going to fit in. So let's just see. My hair needs to start popping out. Okay, so let's just see. It's fitting in. And it's going to go over my face. So you can play a bit. It's like sculpting. Put it in there. If you want to even flip it up, or you can make it shorter, you can cut it again, okay? Play with it until you're happy with what's happening. I'm going to squeeze it a bit more like that. There we go. That fringe is sort of going a bit up. Now I'm going to create some cute, what can we call them? Pigtails on the side. So again, if you want to create shapes, you can make a triangle and then cut it so you've got sort of little pigtails. If you want to make long pieces of hair, be creative, okay, to add things. If you're making short hair or a bow, add that as well. So I've made 2 little pigtails, also made the little bits of hair that's going to stick out. So let's stick those on the sides. There's the little pigtails, and I'm going to flop the hair up to give 3 dimension. Okay, so look how fun this is. There's our 3D effect happening. I've also gone a little bit further and I've made some shapes for some flowers, okay, which we can also stick on. I'm going to stick them on. So again, if you want to add things in the background with more paper, I've just made some shapes of flowers. I'm going to stick everywhere, even over. Okay, be creative. Do anything you want to make your picture super cool. And now it's looking a little bit like it needs something. Hey, I'm going to use my marker, or in fact, I'm going to use some crayons and markers to complete my picture. So I'm going to add a neck. Okay, I'm going to add the arms. There we go, and the hands. So you can draw the things in that's still needed. I'm going to draw some arms here. There we go. Let's just see the hand. There we go. Okay, she's going, yay! And then some legs. There's a leg. I'm going to let her foot kick out and put a shoe on for her just now. And there's the other leg just going down. Okay, I'm going to add a little shoe. There we go. You can color it in if you want, or you can paint it. It's up to what you want to do. To complete your picture, you can also use a marker. I'm going to add some details here. I'm going to give her a little bit of more detail. So the problem, just watch out, use your hand at the back to press on. Okay, and you can make the eye. There we go. And I'm going to do the other one. There we go. And color it in. You can add some details any way you want. Adding some of that. I'm going to make her smile a bit more. And give her little cheeks. Okay, up to you to add details. So I'm going to use some pastels and I'm going to give my flowers some stems. Okay, some leaves. There we go. So you can make your picture. She can be in any sort of background that you want. You can, like I've said, whatever character you've made, make the background so it fits. But in the end of the day, you've learned how to create a 3-dimensional paper craft. So thanks, everyone. Please send me pictures of what you've made. Ask me questions, send me more ideas about paper. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.